Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube lands, it's your boy Tuglow, and today we have probably some of the best news that I've ever read from Bandai. If you go into the game and you log in and you haven't looked at this, let me tell you, this is probably some of the best juice I've ever seen. So, as y'all know, we had a survey, and they had about 600,000 responses from players all around the world. And basically, they were like, yo, we want to make sure that y'all are enjoying the game, and based on the feedback that we had, there are two urgent adjustments that they're going to be making, and of course it's in the notices, so we'll just look over it right here. The first one is our econ is going up. I am so happy for this because this was one of my biggest things that I was worried about. There was no way for us to really get gems. And they even mention it here. They said that they tried to distribute gems based on milestones. So whenever a region got #1 in the sales, or whenever we had like a download milestone, so like every million, they'd give us some gems. But they even said right here that it's not enough to solely rely on celebration alone. And so what they're gonna do is, they said it right here, they're currently working on the adjustments, but starting with the next story event, they plan to increase the amount earned by 2 to 2.5 times the current amount. Okay, that is awesome. Now, I mean, given it was very low, so 2 to 2.5 may just be like, you know, we're slowly making our way up. Hopefully, if it's not enough, then they'll still keep going, you know. But hey, I'm just thankful, and hey, kudos to Bandai. They actually listen and are doing something about it. This is super awesome. The other thing that is, I can't believe that they did this, is with the SP conversion chips. So the only character that I've ever used it on is G-Quox. I haven't used it for anybody else because, quite frankly, I don't want to like feel like I messed up and put it into somebody that wasn't quote-unquote good. And, you know, I haven't really watched a lot of Gundam, so it's like, I don't really know that many different suits. But I'm going through and watching it, a lot of the alternative series, so, you know, I'm learning slowly. But with this, they said, TLDR, we got the data, and people aren't picking, like, the strategically quote-unquote good or best units. They're picking their favorite units, and they're SPing those characters. And they were like, yo, I can't believe they're doing this. So what are we going to do? We're going to make it to where, right here, we plan to adjust the monthly acquisition rate so players can perform SP conversion on at least 1 to 2 units per month. Now, obviously, this could potentially change the balance of the game. Now we got a bunch of SSRs that are coming up, hitting that level 100 threshold, so they're going to be hitting harder, they're going to be a little bit tankier, they're going to have to adjust the game around that. I'm totally cool with that. I'm totally cool with that. But now they're giving us some juice so we can level up more SSRs to 100. That's amazing. That's amazing. Our econ is going up. We're getting chips so that way we can get characters to level 100. This is fantastic. I'm absolutely loving it. Shout out to Bandai for this. They did amazing. And on top of that, just a little cherry on the top. If you notice here, they said we gonna give you 100 SP conversion chips just because we can. And it's basically for the PvP Masters Leagues that's gonna be coming out very, very soon. I think it's supposed to be later tonight, based on the release of this video, so make sure you go get that. It's gonna be right here, waiting for you, baby. It's waiting for you. So, I mean, hey, I just want to give a shout out to Bandai. They actually listened, they held a survey, and they did something about it. Kudos, kudos. Just want to let y'all know about this great juice that we got coming up. Hope y'all enjoy it. Whenever the Masters League thing drops, I'm gonna be streaming it, gonna figure that thing out, and then post some videos for it in the future. But I hope y'all have a good day. Y'all take it easy. Y'all be safe. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.